Previously on Cop Rock.
Hey, Tyrone.
They're saying Weeks went for his weapon and he shot him in self-defense.
That'd be consistent with my findings.
I think that what happened here was murder.
You think you can bust me?
Count on it. You're making a big mistake here by not telling the truth.
The only truth that matters is that Tyrone Weeks was a cop killer.
Let me tell you something, Donnie. See, I know Hollander's leaning on you. I know he's threatening your ass. So if you roll on me, I gotta take you down with me.
It's LaRusso's story. It doesn't square up.
LaRusso used him for target practice.
Something like that.
Longhorn cattle feed on lowly Jimson weed. I'm back in the saddle again, riding the range once more.
Captain Hollander's here, Chief.
Will you have the simple decency to wait until I finish the song?
Sorry.
Send him in.
Captain. Good morning, Captain.
Good morning.
Sit down.
Thank you, Chief.
I don't think we ever had a chance to sit down around the campfire and chew the fat.
No, sir.
It's regrettable. I hear good things about you. Ozzy says you're tough, but you got a big heart. So, we got a real situation here, don't we?
Yes, sir.
A few radicals make a little noise, and every fat-ass sob sister downtown suddenly wants to hand them a cop's head on a plate.
There are a lot of people who feel the shooting wasn't justified, Chief.
What people?
Me, for one.
Hell, son, I think you've been reading the L.A. Times.
Chief, I think it would be best if Detective LaRusso were taken off active duty effective immediately.
I know. The mayor wants this boy's head and noose.
In order for me to deliver LaRusso, I'm gonna need help.
Help with what?
Detective Potts was in the room at the time. I'll need immunity for him and Lieutenant Ralph Ruskin in order to make a murder case against LaRusso.
We can do that.
Murder. In another age, he would have ridden back into town, gotten himself a shave, a haircut, a bath, and a whore.
It's a regrettable situation, Chief.
Why did we crush our gunfighters?
Let me see, Captain. Be right back, Chief.
How's it going, Frank?
Oh, real good, Captain. Real good. Me and Gaines are driving down to SeaWorld this weekend to check out Baby Shamu.
You're kidding me. You didn't tell me that, Frank. I love Baby Shamu. The little otter who comes out holding a Pepsi. I love that. Hi.
Hi, yourself, stranger. I never see you anymore. You've been working late for weeks.
Excuse me. Married life. See what you got to look forward to?
Hey, or am I the only one who minds?
Go to dinner Tomorrow night, Laurel Gardens.
It's a date.
That's just what it is.
I'm reassigning your cases. As of now, you're both off the street.
Well, last I heard, we hadn't been charged with anything yet.
That's right, Vincent.
That's right. So how come you're pulling us off the street then?
Because there's an ongoing investigation involving the both of you. And because I've determined that because of the publicity surrounding this case, it renders you less effective as law enforcement personnel.
But the Damiano by, Captain. We've been setting that up for weeks.
We'll set it up again with somebody else.
No. It's already going down. Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, it's going down.
No,
You can't yank us when we're this close.
I just did.
Who should we give our files to?
Give them to me. Potts, I want to talk to you. Close the door on your way out. Here's the situation, Donnie. There's a wall that your friend out there thinks is protecting him. But when I get done, that wall's coming down. Maybe stone by stone, maybe all at once. But here's the point. You have two choices. You're either underneath it with him or on top of it with me.
In other words, the shooting wasn't justified and I was in fact lying, then I can just come clean to you and you would see to it that I got off okay.
That's right. I'll guarantee it. You'll be given total immunity from any and all criminal prosecution. And I'd see to it that you kept your job and your rank.
But I still gotta live with those guys out there, Captain. Do you know what's gonna happen to me if I do what you say?
Yeah, and I know what's gonna happen to you if you don't.
You've done right by your party, Louise.
My party's done right by me, Barney.
I'm about to put something on the table that you might come to hate me for.
Really?
A number of us have been looking at you very seriously as a candidate for the United States Senate.
Well, now.
Be a tough race, but the Senate is a lofty perch.
You don't owe me this.
You're right.
So what's the deal?
The deal is we think you can win. And you'll get the law and order vote. We'll spot 'em organized labor and the minorities. As far as you being a woman is concerned, well, now we'll just milk that for all it's worth.
And don't be so quick to give away the minorities. There are a few things I could do between now and the election that would deliver the black vote. Deliver it big.
Great.
So what's the next step?
I want you to meet with our media team.
Done.
They may tell you a few things that you don't want to hear, Louise.
I have spent a lifetime hearing things I didn't want to hear, Barney.
Tell me, how bad do you want this?
How bad does a shark want a drowning fat man?
Yeah, hold those bills high, guys. Here we go. The bigger the bill, the bigger the thrill. 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. The more money, the nicer the honey. How do you like that, pal? Hey, get your mitts on. That's my sister. And away we go!
The filthiest and most perverted women on the face of the earth. We got them right here for you fellas. Now, I got a little surprise for you. These next two girls are gonna scorch your shorts. Uh-huh. You're gonna be lining up to get a sniff of the tire tracks from a laundry truck carrying away their wash. Their combined measurements, you ask. 81. Oh, 48 and 72. Put your hands together and make them feel good for our next two combatants. The one, the only, Sasha Yankoff and Gina, the human vacuum cleaner. Let's do it.
You are the judges now. We got Sasha and Gina eyeballing each other. And we go right to the match, gentlemen. The match of the century. Get your scorecards out. Oh, they got her in a half bell. She's gonna. Oh no, gentlemen, get in there. She's not out of point. Oh, down she goes. Into the mom on top of her. She got her. She's gonna stretch her back. Oh, then she's in pain.
You want to go out tonight?
Sure, baby. Whatever you want to do.
What are you in the mood for?
I'm in the mood to do about 9 more drinks and pretend I'm one of those mutts out there and let you put on a little private show.
Sounds good to me, honey.
You gave him a little extra out there tonight, didn't you?
Oh, come on, Vincent, will
No,
ya?
come on. I mean, just a little.
I do what all the other girls do, honey. It's the job.
How much would a guy have to pay for you to bring him back here?
Please don't do this, Vincent.
Come on, what? 300, 500.
You want me to stop working here? I'll stop.
Don't bother me one way or the other.
Can't you just be nice to me?
What do you want, a corsage?
No. I just want you to like me a little, that's all.
I'll meet you out front, okay?
Gentlemen,
How do you do, Your Honor?
just fine, thanks. Barney Rhodes tells me that you can help me get elected to the United States Senate.
Well, we'd like to try if you're willing to go along with what we have to say.
You're the experts.
What we're going to get into might get a little delicate, Mayor Plank.
Why's that?
Because we'll be dealing with matters of physical appearance, that's something we're all vulnerable about.
All of us have wondered how the rest of the world sees us.
All of us have flinched when we look into the mirror.
Hey, guys, cut the bushwell, shall we? I'm a big girl. I know what I look like, and you're not going to hurt my feelings. Now, you're here to talk, I'm here to listen, so let's get started.
Elliot?
We ran more than a dozen focus groups, Your Honor. Each of them viewed footage of your press conferences, your speeches, as well as your more informal public appearances.
What was their reaction?
That you were the ugliest woman they ever saw.
They actually used the word ugly?
More than 90% of those tested did, yes, ma'am.
I see.
You were described as being plug ugly, too ugly to live, ugly enough to scare horses and children, and ugly enough to stop trains.
So I guess the question is, am I too ugly to be elected senator?
Mayor, in our opinion, right now you are.
The kind of television spots we have in mind go for pure imagery.
When all is said and done, emotions are what win elections. And the right imagery evokes the right emotion.
A Steadicam shot of you walking down a marble corridor.
A high-angle shot of you looking out at the ocean.
The voters here in Los Angeles know you. The voters outside of Los Angeles don't.
Even if the majority of them agree with your politics. If you're this physically repugnant, you'll never get the numbers you need.
So what do you suggest I do?
We're leaving the name of a plastic surgeon that we think is the best in the business. He's very discreet and he's extraordinarily talented.
All right. Let me think about this and I'll get back to you.
Mayor Plank, at this moment, there are 7 United States senators that Elliot and I made senators.
We'd be very interested in doing the same for you.
I appreciate your input.
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Hold all my calls, Ray.
Oh man, day like today ought to have a convertible. Rose, how about that convertible squad car? Hey, how about no sound?
How about we sight them for noise?
Big guitar on that. Huge guitar. Hey buddy, who's that playing? Hey, you got some good sounds there. Who's that on the box? Can you believe that guy?
It's you I don't believe. Who's on the box?
Hey, Frank, I was just being friendly is all.
Those people games, they're not your friend.
Oh, then I'm their what? I'm their enemy?
Forget it.
No, what? Is there something wrong with liking people and wanting them to like you back?
Yeah, there's something wrong. It don't matter if they hate you or they like you, as long as they're afraid of you.
Come on, that's exactly what's wrong with this world. Nobody likes nobody.
Fine, we disagree.
If you put out positive energy, you get positive energy back.
Hey, fine, Gaines.
Domestic difficulty reported in apartment building. Suspect still at scene.
I mean, Rose.
Any unit in the vicinity
Are we
respond.
animals? Roscoe, shut. Come here. Come here, Roscoe. Room over there.
Oh, man, sounds like a real Howard Frank.
Okay, let's be cool. Police! Open up!
Police on us.
Tell me I'm making it up, Florence. Tell me I'm making it up, ho. You're rubbing up against him all up in front of me.
I was dancing with a
You
woman.
rubbing up against him. Hey,
You're coming to the kitchen with me right now, if you want.
Somebody get him out of my face.
you see what I'm talking about? The disrespect.
Maybe if you spend a little more time with me than getting drunk every night with your friends, everything will be over with
Please
your
let
friends.
Officer Rhodes just take your husband in the kitchen. You and I are gonna sit down and have a nice little talk.
Hey, what y'all gonna talk about?
Sir, you just stay in the kitchen with Officer Rhodes. I'll take care of your wife
What
right
you mean
here.
take care of? This is my house.
Yeah, I know it's your house.
Hey, you think that's funny?
No, I don't.
Maybe this gentleman wants to hear my side of the story,
That's right,
Walter.
sweetheart. That's right. That's
Sweetheart,
right.
she
No,
ain't
to do.
Break it
Drop the gun.
sweetheart.
Drop that gun! You drop it now!
She hit your sweetheart. You calling her that thing?
Sir, listen to me very carefully. If you hand me that gun right now, I'm going to use my discretion and forget any of this ever happened. But if you don't, there's going to be some very serious consequences.
Listen to him, Walter, please. Please listen to him. Don't shoot him. Please tell me listen to him. Please don't shoot him, Walter.
If we walk out of here right now, are you going to be all right?
Leave your car out of the shop this time.
Vicky,
You can't make dinner.
got a double homicide in the Southeast Division. I'm all alone.
It's all right. It's all
It isn't.
right.
I got a table at Laurel Gardens. I'm canceling again. It just
Come
isn't.
on, Ralph, we're late.
It'll be after midnight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm not doing anything.
Right.
I'm not.
Forget it, Ed.
Hey, wait a minute. You and I eat together every day. Why can't we use the reservations and have dinner together?
Because we can't.
Sure we can.
Hey, Franklin.
It's dinner, that's all.
Franklin, will you talk to me? If I did something wrong, I'd like you to tell me.
Man, don't you know?
Yeah, I know the drill on a domestic. I was just trying to talk him down like you did.
Talk him down?
Yeah.
You laughed at the man. You let him get your gun. I ought to write you up before you get me killed, or yourself, or somebody else. I don't want to be out there with you, Gaines.
Franklin, tell me the truth. Am I too stupid to be a cop?
No, man. You're just stupid enough.
Cop Rock will continue in a moment.
Ray, would you come in here, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have a seat. Ray,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ray, I'm going to ask you a question, and I expect you to be entirely candid in your reply. How would you assess my appearance?
Which appearance, Your Honor? The Knights of Columbus dinner?
No, my actual physical appearance.
Ah,
Your appearance.
Yes. That.
Well, I would say that your appearance has a certain regalness of bearing. How shall I put it? A certain elan, yes? An imposing grace, if you will.
Do you find me attractive?
Your physical stature, Your Honor, transcends mere attractiveness.
Ray, I want a simple yes or no. Am I pretty?
Schoolgirls are pretty, Your Honor. To call you pretty would be to oversimplify your appeal.
Well, then you would say I am not pretty.
I would not say you're not pretty. Certainly not.
Thank you, Ray, for your candor. And, would you place a call for me to Dr. Wattoon at this number?
Certainly, Your Honor. Right away.
Your Honor, pick your nose. Nose 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6.
I don't need any of this, Dr. Wattoon. I know exactly what I want. I want Diane Feinstein's nose.
Rhinoplasty.
Geraldine Ferraro's chin.
Mentoplasty.
Ann Richards' eyes.
Blepharoplasty.
I want a complete neck and facelift.
Meloplasty.
Plus, I want this ugly mole removed.
Nevus excision.
And, as for the body, we'll do the best you can.
Lipoplasty. First, we'll do everything above the neck. Then 2 weeks later, we'll do everything below. 6 weeks from now, you'll be an entirely new person. One of my patients postponed at the last minute. I can schedule you first thing tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
If you'd prefer to wait, give it some thought.
No. No. Let's do it tomorrow.
7 a.m. here in my office. We have a complete operating room here on the premises. My nurse will fill you in on the details.
Dr. Wattoon, can you make me pretty?
Your Honor, I will make you beautiful.
So tell me, how does a guy with a stationery store get his hands on 200 grand?
What do you mean? You know there's big money selling drug paraphernalia.
I'd like to know who I'm doing business with.
You're dealing with a guy who does a big cash business. I don't tell the IRS or you or anybody where my money comes from.
10 keys, huh?
10.
Hello, Vincent.
Vincent, thought your name was Angelo.
Yeah, you must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Detective, tell your friends to go home. You, take a hike. You disobeyed orders.
That guy was gonna sell me 10 kilos of cocaine. That's a major felony. You let him go.
When I say something, I mean it.
The hell out of my face, John. You know how long I've been working on this case?
I know exactly how long.
Hey, Don. Commander Osborne. Get the commander. It's Ozzy.
Buy you a drink?
Thanks.
Scott, me.
Your name keeps coming up. Last few days around the chief's office, it's been starting to look like the guy who stands between LaRusso and what he's got coming is Officer Donnie Potts.
I told what went down the way it went down.
Well, not everybody's believing you is the trouble.
You mean Hollander?
I mean, a lot of us. You believe what you want to believe. I do. I believe LaRusso gunned down his prisoner. That's what I believe. Well, you know for sure. Just talk to me, man.
Look, I know a lot of people are making this out to be a whole racial thing.
Was it?
Vincent LaRusso's a lot of things. Racist isn't one of them. But everybody wants it to be racial, man, about a white cop shooting a black man.
Forget all that. Forget who wants what out of this. All you gotta know is the only way you're gonna come out of this is to tell the truth. Look, I know he's your partner. I know you want to stand up for him. Only ask yourself one question. Would he stand up for you?
Good morning, Louise. How you feeling?
A little nervous.
I assure you, you won't feel a thing.
Oh, it's not that. It's,
Tell me.
I'm afraid it won't work.
Oh, Louise, it's going to work. There's nothing to it.
Hey, we having a good time, boys? Hell yeah! How about it, guys? Am I a great dancer or what? I'm dead tired, but I feel good. Are you having a good time, Grandpa? You're sleeping. Wake up! Grandma's not here. Good geez, take out some money. Come on, you got all the oil? Oh, what a feeling. Look at that, huh, buddy? Nerd, look at this guy. Nerd, 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 nerd. You're sleeping. Wake up! Nerd, she likes you. Look. Oh, my God, she really likes you, nerd. Yeah, give her 20.
I know you from somewhere, don't I? I don't think so. Your name is Jimmy something. I met you at some chick's house up in Laurel Canyon one night.
Listen, I don't know any chick in Laurel Canyon. Right now, I just want to watch the show, all right?
Come on up here. How you doing, sir? Thank you. See what $1,000 gets you in this country, huh? All right, jump in there, girls. Girls. Friends now. Come on. Jump in there. Let's lubricate the girls. Hey, undulating female flesh, lubricated with hot oil.
Still dealing? Excuse me. I used to have some good blow, man. I think you were getting it from Frankie Arizali, right?
All right, gentlemen, coming up next. We leave the fires ladies for last. Have this much fun too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, if you're holding, I'm looking.
Why don't you just drink your drink and check out the bras?
Take him on top.
I don't have to check out the one with the legs up in the air. I'm married to her.
Oh, yeah.
Think she looks good now, pal? You should see her behind a few lewds and some coke.
All right.
Let me ask you a question. Is there any chance that could be arranged?
I tell you what, Jimmy boy. You give me a good price on an ounce. After she's done with work, she's all yours. You're gonna go for that. She's a coke slut, man. You get her high, she'll do whatever you want.
Cheer her on, guys! Double blow! How about a big hand for these ladies?
What are we doing, Vincent? Come on, I don't want to meet anybody now.
Oh, come on, Nicky. He's just a guy. I just want you to meet him. It's no big deal. Come on. It's a business associate.
Yeah? What kind of
Never mind. Here he is. Nicky, I'd like you to meet Jimmy. He's a good friend. Jimmy, my wife. Nasty Nicky.
Hi.
Hi, Nicky. Hey, you drove him crazy in there tonight, honey.
I'm glad he enjoyed himself.
He wants a party with you, baby.
What do you want?
I want you to do it. For me.
Let's go.
Four 8-balls, right?
Right. Only been stepped on twice.
Nice doing business with you.
Nice doing business with you.
Hey, Jimmy. You're under arrest, man.
Yeah, right. Here's what happens now. You're gonna hand over that gun, I'm gonna drive out of here. And we're gonna pretend none of this ever happened.
No, that's not what happens.
And this chick is dead.
Fine.
I'll kill her. I will kill her.
Vincent, please. Let him go.
I'm gonna kill your old lady right in front of you, man.
Go ahead and kill her.
Put your hands behind your head.
You're gonna let him kill me.
What's that?
A statement saying that I witnessed the murder of Tyrone Weeks. You grant me immunity in writing. I'll sign it.
I can't do that, Donnie.
Then it's no deal.
Donnie, I'd never gone back on my word. And I don't intend to start now. I just can't give you anything in writing.
That's not good enough.
I'm sorry, but that's the best I can do.
And that's my partner. You're asking me to
I'm
betray
asking
my
you
fellow
to
officer.
tell the truth. There shouldn't even be a question.
I want my lawyer. Yeah. We got a live one here, George. Felony possession, intent, threatening police officers, assault with intent, and kidnapping.
Go ahead, I'll be out of here before your shift's over.
LaRusso! You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak with an attorney and to have the attorney present during questioning. If you so desire and cannot afford one, an attorney will be appointed for you without charge before questioning. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?